Hello and welcome everybody. Gay Hendricks here, and we are making a series of short videos about the power of the new coaches portal. And so let me invite in Steve Ray, head of our developmental team. Hi, Steve.
Hey, Gay, nice to be with you. Hey, everyone.
Yeah, so one of the things that we've been highlighting is different ways you can use the portal. And today is an interesting one because there's a way you can use it to actually have it be a client that you practice with. And I wanted Steve to actually do a little screen sharing here and show us exactly how that works. So, Steve, could you give us a little lead into that and then take us through that?
Yeah, yeah, I'll pull the screen up here. You know, this portal can do all kinds of things, right? And so if you have a particular client that, you'd like a little practice with ahead of time, ask the portal to pretend to be that client. And you can see here, I just gave it a little bit of instruction, right? Just saying, hey, pretend you're a well known leadership coach who is stuck. I want to practice session with you, trying to help you get unstuck. Um, you could give it more specific context there. Again, it'll be anonymous from you. There's none of your user information is connected to this. None of the information we provide here trains the model, right? And so even from this very little introduction, you can see how the portal then will pretend to be this client. Despite my outward success, deep down, I sense a subtle, persistent barrier that keeps me from stepping into my zone of genius. And again, because we're saying this is a well-known leadership coach, they're pretty familiar with some of the terms that we're all familiar with as coaches. Um, and one of these questions that the portal asks back to me then is, how can I begin to dismantle these patterns and courageously step into an even greater expression, right? And so I just kind of pose back, hey, consider how the way you're looking at the situation maybe keeping it from changing in a positive direction, right? And then you can kind of see how the portal will then respond to that and play a little bit. And so you could have a whole session practicing going back and forth. The more context you give it, the more specific those responses will be, and you can see how they respond to different strategies that you're trying to use.
Well, I've had a smile on my face while I was watching this because um, it's like I learn something every day about what we can do with the portal. Steve and I have been collecting now how people are using it and some of the innovative, creative ways as well as the traditional ways you might use it. And so from time to time, we're going to be popping in here to tell you about different things you can do. Today's was all about how you can use the portal to have it be a client for you of a certain type, and you can make it any type you want. And so it gives you a good place to practice and see what the portal says about different groups of people. So we'll keep you up to speed as far as these when they come in, and please do keep us in mind as you use the portal. Uh, Let us know what kinds of things you're doing with, and maybe you can be a star on one of these future videos. Steve?
That sounds great. We love it. I think we keep learning, like Gay said, every day, new ways to use this, and again, um, just use those wonder questions, explore it, and there's some amazing stuff that we keep finding out, and I'm sure all of you are finding out as well. We look forward to hearing from you with them.
All right. Thanks a lot, Steve, and thanks everybody. Keep those questions coming in.